welcome to ComfortTV.CHANNEL. This is your number one spot for all things information, education, and entertainment. This is another interesting time on the program Ladies Hangout. Yes, my name is Faith Kevin, and I've got two amazing ladies with me here. And you know what it is when the girls come together. We always like to talk about interesting and topics, that help to advance the lives of females or the female gender wherever we're found. So today, on this interesting episode, I have Mary Joanne here on my left. Mary Joanne, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
It's good to have you. It's been a long time coming. And Marvelous, you're welcome too.
Thank you very much.
It's good to have you join us on Ladies Hangout. So yes, we're going to hang out. Today we're focusing on the relationship aspect of the female life. Yes, the woman. Yes, we know now. You've got to love. You've got to be in love. You fall in love. You meet Prince Charming, and you're dreaming about the day you're going to walk down the aisle and all of that. But before walking down the aisle, self-discovery has taught us to know the things we love and want, and the things we definitely cannot tolerate. And thanks to my Gen Z people, they gave it a name, deal breaker. What's a deal breaker for you? Like, what is that thing that you know that when it comes to this, I cannot take this from a guy. I cannot take this from a man. And I've discovered over time that depending on the lady, we all have different deal breakers. I've heard girls who say, I want him to beat me. I want him to hit me. How else does it show me he's in control? And how else does it show me he's not a pushover and he's a man? And my mouth was open for hours. I could not believe myself. So that's why the ladies are here to talk to us, because I want us to have variety. I want to hear other ladies' deal breakers. So Mary Joanne and Marvelous will be here to tell us about these deal breakers. We're going to unmask the deal breakers, and we're going to have honest talks about relationship red flags, the ones you should know about, the ones you're overlooking and tolerating unnecessarily. So girls, it's just a very big discussion. I won't have to call your names and say, what do you think, what do you not think? Just feel free to throw in what you have to say. So now the first thing on our agenda on Ladies Hangout today is, what's the most shocking relationship red flag that you have ever encountered now in your dating life? Yes, girls, in your dating life. So who's going first?
I can.
All right, go ahead. What's the most shocking red flag you've encountered?
I wouldn't say it's a dating life. Some of us have, there are things we call talking stages, yeah? So because I, for one, will not see that red flag and still
be in a relationship.
Say, we will be in a relationship. So for the talking stage, the red flag is wanting wanting something, a ship without a name. Wanting something to just be, let's just roll, or you do not want to define
what it is.
You don't want to put a name to it.
No tags.
No tags, yes.
Let's roll with football.
Yeah.
Are we footballs? We should just roll. Am I something round?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes.
Yes.
And most time it never goes anywhere. It never does. Most time to the benefit of the guy, apparently. What about you, Marvelous?
Just like Mary Joanne said, not in a relationship setting, still like a talking stage. And for me, it was more of emotional manipulation. So he would say one thing, the next day he's trying to manipulate you to feel like he did not say what he just said. So for me, it was a roller coaster, because today you are saying yeah, tomorrow you are saying nay. You are very, very inconsistent. For me, it was a very big red flag. I told him, this one is bigger than red flag. Oh, this one is like red banner, red billboard. So I couldn't deal with that. And I wouldn't even look forward to a relationship with someone like that. So,
wow. I have powerhouses with me, because most times when people talk about red flag, I see there's something they got into the relationship and encountered. Now they're saying they encountered these red flags even before getting into the relationship. And there's nothing as painful as a guy who makes you question your sanity. Brother, you said this thing yesterday. Am I stupid?
Exactly.
Or, you know. Anyways, so that is the most shocking red flags you've seen?
Yeah.
You've not seen worse?
I think
I
what
feel like-
saves us from that is because, like somebody like me, I define what it is I want before I even start. Like when I start talking to you, I'll be like, oh, this and this and these are what I want, these are what I like, these are what I cannot tolerate, even from a talking stage. So it's quicker to see where he or she is coming from, because I will ask for definition straight. Oh, let me know if you know, people do the friends for benefit kind of thing. It's okay for you to tell me the truth. It's just for me to know
If I want it or not.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I ask the question straight up. Let me know what you want me for. Then if it's what I can do, that's fine. If it's what I cannot, it's a no-no.
It's a no-no.
Exactly. So
And
It's a no-no.
for me, I have a very strong sense of discernment. I can tell when things are going to go the wrong way. So it looks like I can't even enter a relationship with you when I already perceive that you're someone that can be emotionally manipulative. You're very inconsistent. You're dishonest. So that's why it all ends there. And I'm someone that is also very self-aware. So while you're going this way and that way, I've pulled myself out of
You're
it.
very much in connection with yourself and your feelings. I think that's what every girl, every lady out there should be working towards. You have to be in tune with your emotions. Not when you have a feeling, a gut feeling that something is not going right. You try to talk yourself out of it,
yes.
and then at the end of the day, you're blaming yourself. But really, okay, looking at this situation, I'm sure it's not a one-off. You might have had one or two other encounters with other young men. And so let's just say, how did you handle this particular situation?
I handled it pretty much well to the best of my understanding, because I just told him one day, I said, this thing you're doing is emotional manipulation. I can't take it anymore. He was saying, no, there was a point where he said something like, oh, I just said that to see how you would react. Why would you say something to see how I would react? That means you're trying to trigger me, and then maybe next tomorrow you are saying you did not mean it
It's
that
still
way.
emotional manipulation.
Exactly. So I told him, I'm
He
fully
doesn't know- he
aware
doesn't
of
know
what
he's
you are
owning
doing.
up to it. Yeah.
I'm fully aware of what you're doing, and I cannot be in this space because I love myself way too much. And I used to tell myself, anything that costs your peace of mind is too expensive.
Of course.
So as long as my peace of mind is here and there, I just told him I'm not doing this, and I pulled myself out, and that was it.
Okay.
Easy for me.
What I'm going to ask you now is, what did you learn from the situation with this young man who doesn't want to put a tag, who doesn't want to define the relationship he knew with, or was trying to get into with you, and there was no relationship?
In all honesty, it took me some time actually to pull myself out of it, because I could tell. Now that's the tricky thing. I could tell that this person didn't want to put a tag to it, but then I was trying to give chances. Like I'd say, oh, since he would say, oh, I used to say your truth is your truth until proven otherwise.
Yeah.
So I would believe when you say, oh, let's just, okay, when I leave this place, I want to see how it would be, now we are here. Let's see how it would be when it's like long distance, like when I leave this place, when I do this, when I do that. Oh, why did you come this late? You would have come since. So now, and let me see how it will be after this. So it took me some time. I kept tolerating, but once in a while, your self-awareness comes back, and I'll be like, this thing I've asked for, what are we doing? So it took some time, but then I had to cut it. It was on a call. I just said, oh, it looks like my goal and your goal are two different things.
Aligning.
They're not aligning. And for me to have a partner, our goals have to align. Do you
Gives
understand?
you lots of stress.
It's something that it has to just align, because if we are not looking towards the same goal, it means there's something somebody will have to suffer for the other person. One person would have to shrink himself or herself
to accommodate
the other person. So I just said, I think we should just end this here, so that I do not grow to hate you. I like you as a friend, that's fine. For me to tolerate this talk or this that we've been
to
doing,
this point.
exactly, it means I like you to an extent. Let me not dislike you or hate you. So let's just,
So, but what did the experience teach you, like going forward?
Yes, it taught me not to, once I hear, I want, it's a, okay, thank you.
Okay, now it's more like a phrase. Once I hear, let's see, you tell him how it goes. How it goes. You help him complete the sentence. How it goes. No, not me. Okay, girls, I hope you're learning a lot from Ladies Hangout today. So once you hear the phrase, let's see how, you tell him it goes. Not today. Okay, because yes, it's become a common phrase among gentlemen and for reasons that I do not know why. Anyways, but when you get into a relationship, okay, no, let's not say get into. When you're going for a relationship, a lifelong relationship, you're aiming to build something that's real and can stand the test of time, and all of that, something solid with somebody. What do you think is the most important thing a lady should watch out for? Starting with you, Mary.
Okay. I feel ladies should watch out for men that are intentional about things that they want. That's one thing. Intentionality, and then
About what the lady wants. So
no.
Okay, what
intentionality about what you both want, like putting yourself and himself into consideration.
Okay.
Like when you get to talk, of course, you speak about your goals, your career, everything. So whenever he is making a decision, he's roping you in. Or how does she come in this my decision without affecting himself anyways? Because I wouldn't want my partner to self-sabotage because of me.
Yeah.
So putting you in the picture, like how does she come in?
When he talks about you, when he talks about the future.
Future.
He mentions himself and you in it.
Yes. A way that you can blend in, a way that you can be accommodated into his life without, like I said, sabotaging himself. There are ways to do it, because if you're going to have a lifelong partner, a partner is one person is complete, the other person is complete, and you choose to work together. If you choose to work together, it means both of you hold yourself hand in hand and both of you have to be accommodated. So since we are the ladies, we're saying, the guy has to put us into consideration as well.
Of course. I mean, we're talking about the future together.
Exactly.
So it only makes sense
that
you might have thought about how to factor me into your life. And how you blend into mine. I've heard cases of people who later go on to have regrets and said, I sacrificed my this because of you.
Exactly.
And you're just looking at them like, I thought you were doing this from a place of love.
You didn't have to get to that point.
Okay, it gets to a point where you say, I was sacrificing myself and you let me. I'm like, this is so terrible. You chose to sacrifice yourself. And it just makes everything look all messy. Yeah. So what about you? What do you think is the most important thing? Aside making sure he has you in his plans, what other important thing can you see that the lady should watch out for?
I think ladies should watch out for consistency in his words and his actions, because I feel like when you want to dictate manipulation, it always comes from the inconsistencies. You need to be very sure that, we all make mistakes, we all have our weaknesses, but when someone is always constantly going against what he or she said in a relationship, it just shows that person has a lot more shocking things to give to you, because the person is inconsistent.
I feel scared. I feel afraid.
Your words are not going with your actions. Or today you are all, you're all lovey-dovey. Yes, tomorrow you are all into your shell. You don't know what is going on. I just feel
mystery. Like, who has time for that in 2025?
You're trying to unravel the person so hard. You're trying
mind games. I think I totally understand where Marvelous is heading. I can totally relate. Yeah. I got to a point in my life where I started valuing my peace. And I told myself, Mystery man, not today. I'm not playing detective. I am not a detective. Can I channel this energy into something more productive, like making
look
money?
like a chore. Every time you're trying to find.
What is it?
Please.
What is the problem? So, girl, you listening to us right now, watching us right now, please, if he's turned you into a detective where every day you have to figure out or uncover some complex personality, trust me, you don't need that. You don't need that. Consistency. Seems integrity is a very big number one for you.
Yes, it is. I'm very huge on that. Everyone knows that.
Everybody knows that. Even those who are not planning to go into a relationship.
Yes, everybody knows that about me. I'm huge on integrity.
Okay, all right.
That's
very important. Yeah.
Communication. Now that's one thing I am particular about. Tell me.
Sure.
Like they would say,
even if
I
it
will
stands
not
to
flog
lose
you.
Even if it stands to lose you, because I think the reason why some guys lie or don't tell you the truth is because I've seen you. I like you. I want you.
Exactly.
I know I'm not man enough to keep you. So how about I play at it?
Exactly.
Just have a bite of this apple and move
then
on.
No.
So why would you let me play with you?
No. Why? Tell me, communicate.
I'm the price. That's why you should play with me.
Oh, especially when you have actually entered into the relationship and probably there's something
that's not adding up.
I'm not perfect. I might be very stubborn or something, but if you see an attitude or something I did that you do not resonate with or you do not like, call my attention to it. It's an easy, I'm sorry, and we'll take actions not to repeat it and all, and we'll move from there. And it's not the one. I have a policy. If I am with somebody, the day will not pass. If there's an issue, we will sort it out. Like the sun will not set on my anger or your anger. It's something. It should be an unsaid rule. Speak to me about it.
I think you and the guy has to agree on that, because I've seen people who say, when it's tense, just let me.
So that's why I said the whole day.
Time away.
Yeah, you have your time. You have space. So you'll
be surprised that there are some guys that can keep malice more than you.
Oh no, I don't do malice.
So that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. So we're gonna have that said. If he loves you enough to want to correct that part of him, that sees that you want your issues resolved, because for one, I'm that kind of lady. Let's address this as it hurts.
Yes.
Let's hit the iron while it's hot and trash it. But I've seen people who don't like confrontation. I think that's a weakness.
It is, because it tends to build a lot of resentment. Because you do this one, you sweep it under the rug. She will do it again without knowing it's hurting you.
And smiles.
Okay,
and then one day, when he's gotten to the wall and you don't even know you're pushing somebody,
exactly.
You don't know one day there's going to be an outburst and you're like, where's all this coming from?
Yeah,
So, anyways, guys, you got to man up. If you're a guy watching us right now, man up. When issues come, solve it. Don't be scared to address it. I mean, it tells that you really want things to work out. I don't know what you're scared of. As you said, we wouldn't bite. Okay, so now, I think you've gotten to this point, the both of you, you've gotten to this point in your life. I would credit it first to self-discovery. You've got to understand yourself really well. You're very self-aware. That's a very good plus. And you've been able to set boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you've been able to set boundaries to protect yourself from toxic people. As you said, we won't even get into a relationship. Not to even talk about red flags experienced in the relationship. Although you might not see everything.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. But at least you will have been able to shield yourself from a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, so now we want the girls watching us right now, ladies watching us right now, who are having issues setting boundaries. You're going to give us mini lessons on how to set healthy boundaries. Even if it's just a tip or two for the sake of time.
Okay.
Just how do I go about setting healthy boundaries? Okay, let me start with Marvelous this time around.
All right, thank you. To set healthy boundaries, it starts with you being self-aware. When you're self-aware, you love yourself more. You know the things you can or cannot take, and it helps you set boundaries. I used to tell people I'm a very principled person. So when I start talking with a guy, I already tell him this is what I can or cannot take. It's left for you to either own up to it or let me be and go find someone else. So for ladies, I feel like that should be something to do. Don't be scared of, some ladies are scared of being alone. They are scared of, I don't have anybody I can call a man. So that just makes them stay in toxic, relationships. They take anything. They don't have any boundaries. Anybody can come and tell them any kind of thing and they take it. So I feel like you need to be self-aware. You need to love yourself a lot. So that's it for me. Just be very self-aware.
So should we like get a booklet and start writing down rules? No, if it's gotten to that point, I think it sounds funny, but it should get to that point where you remind yourselves about the things you cannot and would not take.
Yeah.
Yes, it gets to that point. We had a topic some time back. I think I'm still gonna have that episode with you guys if you would have us again.
Yeah, sure.
I was talking about teaching girls. Is it possible for you to teach a man how to love you? That was the topic. Yes, and we were mentioning some of these things.
It is.
Yes, you could give him your boundaries in the beginning, but I think it's a school that never ends. Even into the
you
relationship.
should be ready to do the same for him.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes, so it will be balanced because it's not
very
just
balanced.
you receiving.
Don't just keep
You should be
receiving.
open to doing the same thing for him.
For
as well.
him. So it's a school that never ends. Forever and ever, you keep telling him, okay, there's a new one. There's a new boundary. Okay, you see this, don't do this. Because you might not remember at the time. Maybe a situation would reveal that particular boundary later on. So girls, get your books, get your pen, start writing. Anyone you remember. 10 commandments, 20 commandments, whatever it is. Oh, but what about you? How did you get to that point where you started penning down boundaries? Do you have them all stored in your head, or how do you do? I don't know.
Honestly, it's not the pen. It's just when you've been through it.
Oh, okay.
When you've been through it, you've seen a lot. You have seen other people's relationships and experiences, and you're like, I don't think, when you put yourself in somebody else's shoes and like, you took this, I cannot. You now make a mental note and say, this
for
is
me,
something. For me, this is a
this is not going to happen.
But for these boundaries things, I think she has said it because I feel ladies should love themselves first.
Yes.
When you enter a relationship and you are not dependent on his love or on whatever he's going to tell you to make yourself feel validation. Yes. When you're not dependent on that, you know that you are entering this relationship. It's like an interdependence. You are not dependent on him for anything. It means you can stand alone, whether he's there or not. Do you understand? So I think ladies need to cultivate that habit to stand by yourself, be firm.
Be your own person.
Be your own person.
True.
Then you can now enter a relationship, because if he goes, you can still be fine. Just maybe a little time to sulk or something, but you'll be okay. Because
you were
it will
emotionally
bite.
invested.
It will bite, but it's not what will lead you to depression or something because you were totally dependent on this person's love or something. So for me, I feel you should love yourself properly, and you should, I don't know how to put it, your two legs should be on the ground.
Because the thing is,
should be solid.
When they see that you're overly dependent on them, it's very easy for them to cross your boundaries, because you're like, she'll overlook it. So
she'll say,
standing on your own fears.
Standing on your own feet.
Be very self-aware and love yourself so much that
when you tell somebody, I love you deeply, but I cannot do this.
I can't compromise on this.
I can't compromise on this particular thing. I cannot compromise. I'm so sorry. We can have an agreement. We can meet in the middle, but I cannot compromise.
Sure.
This is my deal breaker.
Okay.
So,
well, it's a very thin line, because some guys might not understand when you're very assertive, you're very independent, and beginning like, this girl's like so bossy. That's on one part. It might make you come off as unattractive to some who don't understand, who expect you to be all, I don't know, it's like, how do you mash the ladylikeness and not be bossy? Thank you. You lose your femininity when you're trying to be almost masculine. Hello, am I dating a guy or is this a lady?
now that's the thing about this thing. It helps you sieve those that To me, it helps you see
She's all
those
about
that can-
seeing,
yes,
trust
so
me. She's
those that
high
are
on
for you
seeing.
and those that are not.
Yeah.
Because if you see me and see that assertiveness and see that boldness and see that
and think I'm
drive
mad.
to,
Yes.
and you feel
And you feel
intimidated by it,
intimidated by
it's
it.
a walk away.
Walk
Just
away.
go. You know, there are people that
Reminds me of one song.
that are
Walk
happy
away.
being with somebody like that. So just walk away.
So,
please.
so how does a girl prioritize self-care and self-love in a relationship? Because that's very important. It's easy to lose yourself where you're trying to be a good girlfriend, where you're trying to be wife material, 1 billion yards, and all of that. So how do I still prioritize self-care and self-love?
Okay.
It still boils down to, okay.
We pray, Abby. See, nothing goes wrong when you pray. Like, when you know you have yourself, your own personal relationship with God, and it's like, oh, when this thing happens, I need to. When you have when you have God, you know that there's no other person that loves you more. You're prioritizing your self-love. You can take time and just say, oh, this is my time for myself. This is my time. It takes practice. It will not just come like that.
Because I've seen people every
It's
time
my
you want
time.
to be together.
No.
Together.
You know, when you always want to spend time together, you lose yourself along
That's
the
the
line.
thing. It's so very tiny. Very thin
It will
line.
take a lot, my ladies out there, it will take a lot from you, but learn how to detach. Learn how to be yourself. Ask yourself this question: if he was not here, what will I do?
Who would I be?
Or who would I be? Be that person and then be with him. You would know that you are not attaching, and it's still the same interdependent. You're not attaching anything to him, that your emotions are not bound to him.
But Marvelous, don't you think someone would say, but I don't feel that connection, like we're supposed to be into each other, like really into, like love mashed up and squeezed together.
Whenever I hear that, I'm just like, why? I mean, it's okay
So
to
how
love.
else do I know I love him?
I mean,
The other ways to
What
show
else do
you.
I do with him?
But I honestly feel like love should not take away yourself from you.
Yes.
You should still be yourself. I mean, you should have time for your hobbies, your other friends.
Thank you.
You should
Yes.
your goals.
Here goes the
Build
gang
yourself.
who meets a guy and then they stop speaking to their girlfriends
Exactly.
for
No,
like
you're supposed to be. You should have your girl time, your me time. Go on solo dates with yourself.
You shouldn't.
Go on. You know,
I've seen
Talk about
girls that
solo dates.
because they're
Preach solo dates, please.
Yeah, solo
Some
dates.
of us need to hear this.
Take
Preach,
yourself
preach.
out. Put on good hairs. Do
I'm
makeup.
serious.
very
Go out.
introverted person, so I do solo dates a lot.
Go out.
How? What is it like? How?
Spend
You
your
just-
money on
just go
you.
sit somewhere random and buy
Watch
stuff.
a movie. Yeah,
What you want?
buy
Take
stuff.
yourself out.
Yes.
Yes. It's
Watch a
Just
movie.
you.
self-relaxing.
Yes.
Why does it feel strange?
It doesn't feel strange for me. I don't know. I mean, it gives me clarity. A lot of
Okay.
clarity. So I do that
Yes.
a lot. Solitude gives me clarity. So
You know, I used to think it's just some meme on social media.
No.
I see a girl just walking around town. She goes into a shop, buys stuff, sit down, read a book.
No, I do that.
And she's not single. She has a man
the
in her
amount
life.
of air that will go through your head.
You know.
The amount of air that will go through, because some people on dates with their partners are all uptight. Oh,
Am I holding the fork right?
yes, am I holding this?
The relationship,
Am I
your whole
chewing?
identity.
No.
Have your life.
To the extent that some people, if they see you walk into the place and they do not see the man behind
Exactly.
you, they start to look.
Your mom did not follow you today.
You see that question? Nigerian in-laws and neighbors are very good with that. Where are they?
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he now?
Doesn't say where you need
He
to
don't
ask
follow
them.
you today.
Oh boy, I feel terrible hearing this. Okay, girls, really prioritize self-care, self-love, go on solo dates, discover yourself some more. I mean,
Yes.
you're still getting to
Sip
know
and
that
paint.
lady.
Exactly.
Sip and paint.
Yes.
Go on outings, go on picnics, you know, even if it's with other friends, do not disconnect yourself from your other friends.
And if it's trying to isolate you, fat red flag.
Yes, big red flag. No, first, boundaries
Red
first.
banner.
Boundaries first. Tell him, oh, this is it, oh, I cannot disconnect myself from these people because these people have been in my life far before
You
came.
showed up, brother, come
And
on.
if after certain, reminders and he does not, remember when you set boundaries and somebody crosses your boundaries, you tell them, you remind them again, and tell them, please, if this happens again, there'll be consequences. When some people, when there's no consequences
This is the
behind
part where the
it.
guy's gonna look at you like,
No, yeah. What I mean,
where you saying from again?
When you say consequences, that okay, I think if this happens again, I think I'll have to take a step back.
Yeah.
When you say things and
More like
actions don't follow it,
threatening with the relationship.
she's just bluffing and all that. But when it happens again and you take that step, the person takes you seriously. Oh, okay, that means this person is really serious about these boundaries that she's talking about.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I think everybody will adjust.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
not
thing.
just having boundaries, it's enforcing them.
Enforcing them, yes, because people do not take you serious when actions
They
are not
will
meted
always
out.
try.
Yes, they will always try to cross.
those
We're all
boundaries.
humans.
And once you tolerate it, they cross the first boundary,
They will
cross the second one, cross the
Till
third.
all
Yes.
boundaries are lifted.
Are lifted, honestly.
They pull you out of yourself.
And then you
and
now
that's
start.
of yourself.
You now start
the
being.
way you guys are picturing this
No,
thing, I feel like someone got kidnapped. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's imagine we're talking to a lady right now who is in a real life situation like this. Maybe her boundaries has been crushed. She's seen red flags, but she's still there. What do you have to say to her?
Do not ignore those red flags. Your God,
She's living in the red flag, sis. She's
pull
inside.
yourself out of it, please, while it's not late. You see, red flags are always, most times they are glaring. It's just the ladies that choose to ignore it. Please pull yourself while it's not
Even if
too
it's a
late.
tiny intro red flag, it could be hiding something fat.
Just like girls that are in manipulative relationship when they abuse them physically, they must have seen, the guy must have threatened them once, if you do that thing again, I'll slap you, and they'll ignore.
Yes.
Next time, he will actually slap you.
Land you slap.
Please pull yourself out of it. Oh God. I think I love myself way too much. That this is very emotional for me.
I think we're going to focus on this love thing. I like this lecture of love. I'm going to take notes the next time because I can't just imagine myself going somewhere alone. So yeah, tell somebody listening. I want to hear from Mary.
There's a pidgin word. Pardon me. They would say they know they advise who they love. When you have made the relationship or the man your everything and you do not have a personality.
But we make songs about it. You are my everything.
No, it's not like that.
Sounds
It's not like that.
Okay.
Well, like you said, we're in 2025. I love you deeply. I can love you with all my heart and my soul, but I will not lose myself. That's the thing. Now, where ladies have that problem, like the question you asked, somebody is in a real life situation, it's because like she said, you will have to talk yourself out of it. Nobody will be able to do it for you because there are people that I have seen that their friends who love their friend will try to help her pull, herself out of it. She would go back. When there's no self-confidence, when you've not made up your mind that you want to leave this thing, that this is tiring me, oh, this is a red flag, oh, I cannot continue to do it. It's
like
always
admit that I can see
exactly.
red flag.
Admit that this is wrong, that this is a red flag, this is not healthy first.
And a lack of self-love will keep letting you sabotage yourself.
And sometimes if it's trauma, you need therapy.
Oh. Yeah, I've seen people that say, they cannot stay without a guy because they've been isolated all their lives.
Nah.
So you
need therapy.
Any form of acceptance at all, any form of attention.
Because of financial dependence. That's why you need to work on yourself. Build something for yourself.
To empower yourself.
Empower yourself.
I picked you up from the gutter.
Stand on your own feet.
Not in 2025, please. You're not picking nobody from no
People
gutter.
will say that.
In 2025.
They will still tell you, after everything I have gotten you, after this, I remember you didn't have anything, this phone you're using, I got it for you. And then you not wanting to lose all that.
You're so dependent.
You let yourself experience.
Right. So,
less.
ladies, if you are there, please, it is a self thing. Pull yourself out, talk to yourself, tell yourself this is wrong, this is bad. Tell yourself I love myself and I want the best for me.
Say those affirmations every day. As much as I say, that's so cliche. Don't say that I love myself. I am loved person. I am worthy of standing up. Say it.
I am bold, I am beautiful, and I deserve to be loved. When you do not see all this, and when you don't see all this, please step aside. And get help if you feel like the person is going to be abusive. Get help. There's no shame in it.
Sad story. Last week I came across a story on one of these news blogs about a young lady who lost her life. She went to visit her ex in a hotel somewhere. The story is so, I don't know, I won't say it's funny because someone lost their lives, but the circumstances leading to her death has people questioning, sweetheart, you made a very big mistake.
What took you there?
First off, this young man, you filed a restraining order against him before. You filed a report for abuse, which you later pulled back for reasons only you know about, which obviously I'm sure manipulations would have, and they were very young couples from the age being displayed in the news. They are very young couples. Now you want to go see this same guy after months of taking him through court cases and pulling the court case back, pulling back your complaint. He's supposed to be angry.
Of course.
And you filed a complaint for abuse, physical abuse, meaning he used to slap and beat you. That's one. Two, you are not asking your dad to borrow you money to go and see this same young man. What's going on? What was she looking for? Was she hoping that was supposed to be a reunion where we go back and make up, and then he apologizes for being a jerk, and then he says he now knows how to love me, right? Because it eventually ended up in a dead body that was actually asphyxiated. She was, I don't know, you guys don't know. She was choked. Yeah, she was choked. So I'm just imagining maybe an argument ensued, and then from there,
remember all the anger,
all the rage, and then from you're hurting me, it's too tight, to you're no longer even responding. Beautiful young lady. So girls, red flags are real.
Very real.
Mary Joanna said it, Marvelous has said it, myself, Faith, Kevin, we're saying it. It's not worth you losing your life or your identity over. And the reason why I would always preach that you have self-identity and self-love is because beyond that relationship, there is a you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you are the priority. You're the prize. Please, if it looks like we're preaching selfishness, just take the message and do something. If you're in a situation that you cannot get out, or you're with a guy who's making you feel like I don't know how to put this, but he's exerting authority over you, and you cannot make decisions for yourself anymore. You're now a shadow of yourself. Trust me, that is not the best place to be. All right, we'll be wrapping up soon on Ladies Hangout, but I just need my beautiful guest here to just give one-line statement each as a final pattern word for today's episode. Starting with Marvelous.
If it costs you your peace, it's too expensive. Leave it.
One-liner. All right, Mary Joanne.
Okay, I don't really know, but prioritize self-love and self-growth over anything. Love comes after, honestly.
Okay, yes.
Sure.
I mean, who else can you love if you don't love yourself? Even when family comes, even when husband comes, even when children comes, you still have to carve out you.
Yeah.
Because if you lose yourself in all of that, what's the gain? All right, ladies, it's been Ladies Hangout right here on ComfortTV.CHANNEL. I hope you got value from today's episode. It promises to be way exciting and insightful in our next episode. Remember to give this video a like, share with your friends, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future episodes. Thank you very much, Mary Joanne, for coming.
Welcome. Thank you for having me.
And thank you, Marvelous.
You're welcome.
My name is Faith Kevin. Until next time, keep staying informed and connected. Bye.
Bye.